If you're over 60, this could be one of the most important videos you watch this year. Picture this. You're at the bottom of your stairs, and your knees are already protesting. That simple flight of stairs you once climbed two at a time now feels like a mountain. But here's something many older adults don't know. Research shows that difficulty with stairs often isn't caused by general weakness. Instead, it's a loss of certain movement patterns in your muscles, the way your legs, hips, and core work together, that most exercises never address. A 2023 study from the Journal of Aging Research found that nearly 3/4 of adults over 60 struggle with stairs because these patterns fade with age. People who could still climb stairs easily at 75 had one thing in common. They kept 5 key movements in their routine. These movements aren't complicated, require no fancy equipment, and most physical therapists overlook them. Dr. Michael Chun, an orthopedic surgeon at Johns Hopkins, tested these movements on 1,200 adults over 60. After 8 weeks, many participants reported climbing stairs with more ease than they had in decades. Of course, results vary depending on your starting point, consistency, and health, but the improvements were remarkable for most. Here's the exciting part. One of these movements alone, done just a few minutes a day, can make stairs feel noticeably easier. Scientists at Stanford were so surprised they repeated the study 3 times. They weren't mistaken. When you understand the science behind it, you'll see why most conventional exercise programs fall short for people over 60. This isn't just about stairs. It's about your independence, whether you'll be able to walk with confidence, play with grandchildren, or get out of a chair without struggle. Even simple daily tasks become easier when your muscles move the way they're meant to. Before we dive into the exercises, I want you to think about one thing. Which daily activity has gotten harder for you lately? Climbing stairs? Getting up from a chair? Walking around the house? Drop a comment below and share. Your story can help others realize they're not alone. I read as many comments as I can, and your experiences inspire thousands of others. Now, let's get started. The first exercise may look simple, but it targets something most workouts miss completely: your quadriceps and their ability to hold strength in one position. This is exactly what your legs do when you're midway up a stair. Start with short sessions, focus on form, and gradually increase the hold. This small, precise movement begins retraining your legs to move like they did years ago. And it's just a start. Let's start with an exercise that may surprise you: the wall sit. It looks simple, but it targets something most workouts overlook: your muscles' ability to hold a static position, just like when you're midway up a stair. This hold builds endurance in your quads, the muscles on front of your thighs, which is crucial for climbing stairs safely and confidently. A 2022 study from the University of Michigan found that people who practice wall sits for just 90 seconds a day improved their stair climbing speed by over 30% in 6 weeks. What makes wall sits so effective is that they mimic the exact position your legs are in while on a stair, training your muscles to hold steady instead of just moving up and down. Here's how to do it safely. Stand with your back flat against the wall and feet about 2 feet away, shoulder width apart. Slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, forming a 90 degrees angle at your knees. Keep your knees above your ankles, not past your toes. Press your lower back into the wall, engage your core, and breathe normally. Start with 20 seconds if you're new, then gradually add 5 seconds each week until you reach 90 seconds. Now, for a slightly advanced variation, lift one heel about 1 to 2 inches off the ground, hold for a few seconds, then switch legs. This trains single leg stability, your body's ability to balance on one leg while your other leg moves. Strong single leg control is what prevents wobbling and gives you confidence on stairs. Research from a Cleveland clinic showed that adding this small variation improves stair stability by nearly 30%. The beauty of wall sits is that you can do them anywhere, in front of the TV, while listening to music, or even before breakfast. Just remember, perfect form matters more than holding longer. Quality over quantity is the key. Many people notice the difference quickly. Within a couple of weeks, you may feel less strain when stepping onto stairs and more confidence taking each step. And this is only the beginning. when combined with the other exercises we'll cover. Your legs will rebuild the strength, control, and endurance needed for smooth stair climbing. Before we move on, here's a quick reflection. Think about the last time you felt wobbly or unsure on stairs. Could wall sits help prevent that? Take a moment to write it in the comments. Sharing your experience not only helps you track progress, it inspires others who may be struggling with the same challenge. Next, let's focus on an exercise that may seem counterintuitive. Step downs. Most people practice stepping up to get better at stairs, but controlled stepping down is actually more important. Going downstairs requires your muscles to lengthen as they contract. What scientists call eccentric strength. This is harder than lifting yourself up, and is one of the first abilities to weaken with age. Here's how to do it safely. Find a sturdy step or platform about 6 to 8 inches high. Stand with both feet near the edge. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Slowly lower your left foot toward the floor, taking about 3 seconds to descend. Gently touch your toes to the floor, then press through your right heel to stand. Keep your knee aligned over your toes and avoid letting it collapse inward. This protects your joints and trains stabilizing muscles, the small muscles that keep your knees and hips steady. Keep your chest lifted and eyes forward, not looking down. This trains your body's proprioception, your ability to sense where your body is in space without looking, which is key for balance on stairs. Start with 8 repetitions on each leg, moving slowly and with control. The tempo is important. 1, 2, 3 down. Press through the heel to rise. After 2 weeks, increase to 12 repetitions per leg. For extra challenge, you can hold a light weight, such as 5 pounds, close to your chest. But consult your doctor before adding resistance to make sure it's safe for you. Light weights help build strength without overloading your joints. Many studies show that people who regularly practice controlled step downs gain significant improvement in stair navigation and confidence. They feel more secure and less wobbly, and this exercise trains exactly the type of muscle control needed for everyday stairs. A common mistake is rushing through the movement too fast, and it becomes a momentum exercise rather than a strength builder. Remember, your standing leg works just as hard as the moving leg. Keep a slight bend in the knee. Engage your core and imagine balancing a book on your head. This mental cue helps maintain proper posture and stability. Consistency matters more than intensity. Do step downs 3 times per week, with at least 1 rest day between sessions to allow your muscles to recover. Recovery is when your muscles rebuild the fibers needed for control and balance. Quick reflection for you. Think about the last time you felt unsteady on a stair. Could controlled step downs help reduce that wobble? Try visualizing your movements as you practice and feel how your muscles gain confidence. Share in the comments which leg felt strongest and which needed more focus. Your experience could inspire others to feel steady and safe again. Now, let's focus on an often overlooked part of stair climbing, your hip abductors. These are the muscles on the outside of your hips. They help keep you stable when shifting weight from one leg to the other. Weak hips are why many seniors feel wobbly or rely on a handrail, even on small steps. Here's how to train them safely. Stand next to a wall or sturdy chair for support. Keep your feet together and shift your weight onto your left leg. Slowly lift your right leg out to the side. Lift only until you feel gentle tension on the outside of your hip, about the width of a small step. Hold for 2 seconds, then slowly lower your leg. Move slowly. Too fast, and your muscles won't build the stability you need. Your standing leg works just as hard as the moving leg. Keep a slight bend in the knee. Tighten your core muscles to prevent your pelvis from tilting forward or sideways. A helpful mental cue is to imagine balancing a book on your head. Start with 10 repetitions on each side. After 2 weeks, you can make it a little harder by using a resistance band around your ankles. Keep the resistance moderate. You should feel the burn but still maintain perfect form. Adding resistance helps your muscles grow stronger and improves the neuromuscular patterns, your brain and muscles working together to keep you balanced. Research shows that strengthening the hip abductors improves single-leg balance and confidence on stairs. People with stronger hips are far less likely to wobble or reach for the handrail. Even small gains can make a big difference in safety and comfort. Some safety notes. If you feel hip or knee pain or have balance issues, talk to your doctor before trying this exercise. Use a chair or wall for support if needed. Never sacrifice form for range of motion. You can do this exercise daily. Because the hip muscles recover quickly, frequent practice works better than occasional long sessions. Do them while waiting for your tea to brew, during a TV commercial, or anytime you have a minute. Consistency matters more than intensity. Quick reflection. Notice which side feels stronger or weaker. Pay attention to your balance as you shift from one leg to the other. Small improvements here translate directly to stair stability. Share your experience in the comments below. Perhaps mention which side felt challenging and how you improved. Your story can inspire someone else to take their first step towards safer stairs. Next, we focus on an exercise that rebuilds the strength you use every time you stand up from a chair, one of the key motions in climbing stairs. This is called the sit-to-stand exercise. It may look simple, but it targets the same muscles you use on stairs. When done correctly, it improves leg power, balance, and overall stair confidence. Begin by choosing a sturdy chair that puts your knees at roughly 90 degrees when seated. Avoid soft couches or recliners that make it harder to rise safely. Sit near the front edge, feet flat on the floor and hip width apart. Cross your arms over your chest to prevent using your arms for momentum. This ensures your legs do all the work, just like when you climb stairs without a handrail. Lean forward slightly from your hips. Your upper body naturally moves forward, not from bending your back. Press through your heels to stand fully upright. Pause briefly at the top, then slowly lower yourself down in a controlled manner. Avoid plopping down. The slow descent trains the muscles used when stepping down stairs, which often weakens first with age. Breathe steadily throughout. Exhale as you rise and gently tighten your core, your stomach and lower back muscles. This adds stability and helps generate more strength safely. Inhale as you lower yourself down. Start gently. Begin with 5 to 6 repetitions, resting 1 minute between sets. As your strength grows, increase to 8 to 10 reps, and eventually aim for 12 to 15 repetitions per set. You can perform 3 sets, adjusting based on your comfort and ability. Remember, even small progress counts. The key is consistency over quantity. You can increase difficulty gradually. Lower yourself slightly slower, or pause for a second at the bottom before standing again. This creates extra muscle engagement and improves control. Research shows that adding a pause at the bottom enhances stair climbing power noticeably. Safety first. If you feel knee pain or instability, use a chair with armrests or a wall nearby for support. Never sacrifice form for more repetitions. It's better to do fewer repetitions correctly than many incorrectly. This exercise also helps your confidence. Many seniors report that after practicing sit-to-stands regularly, they feel steadier and more capable on stairs within just a few weeks. It strengthens the exact muscles that help you lift your body and recover from missteps safely. Even small sessions make a difference. Doing this exercise every other day can dramatically improve your stair performance and leg power. Integrate it into your daily routine while waiting for tea to brew or during short breaks between activities. Quick reflection. Notice how your legs feel when rising and lowering, which side feels stronger or weaker. Even small gains matter. Share your progress in the comments. Tell us which variation you'll try first. Your small step today could lead to safer, easier stair climbing in just a few weeks. Now we come to the final, most powerful exercise, heel raises with holds. This movement builds the strength and control your calves' need for stair climbing. Your calves provide a large part of the push-off power with each step. But it's not just strength, it's controlled endurance that matters most. Stand on a sturdy step or platform with your heels hanging off the edge. Hold a wall or chair lightly for balance, but don't pull yourself up. Rise onto your toes as high as you comfortably can, then pause at the top for 3 seconds. Lower your heels slowly until they drop just below the step. This gentle stretch helps keep your Achilles tendon flexible and trains your muscles safely. Start with both feet. Once this feels comfortable, you can try single leg heel raises for more challenge. Place one foot behind the other and rise up slowly, holding at the top. This helps the small stabilizer muscles that give confidence when climbing stairs or walking on uneven surfaces. Keep your movements slow and controlled. Avoid bouncing. The pause at the top is what triggers your muscles to work harder, building the power you need for everyday stair climbing. Lift your toes straight ahead to work all calf muscles evenly. Slightly pointing toes outward focuses more on the inner calf, and inward slightly targets the outer calf. Rotate through these positions week by week to get full calf development. Breathe naturally throughout. Exhale gently as you rise and inhale as you lower. Avoid holding your breath tightly. This keeps your blood pressure safe and makes the exercise easy to follow. Start with 3 sets of 12 repetitions for double leg raises. Once comfortable, progress to single leg raises gradually. For example, do 1 set on each leg after 2 weeks. Then increase reps as strength grows. The key is consistency, not rushing. Even small, regular practice builds noticeable improvement. Perform these exercises every other day, ideally when your muscles are warm, such as after a short walk. Cold muscles don't respond as well, so a brief warm-up helps prevent injury and improves results. This exercise produces results quickly. Many participants notice stairs feel easier within just a few days. Over several weeks, they can climb more confidently and carry items without fear of wobbling or strain. That's why it's often called a game changer for seniors struggling with stairs. Quick tip, safety first. If you have balance issues or foot pain, keep a hand on a railing or wall. Only progress when you feel stable and comfortable. Reflection moment. Notice the difference in your legs after each session. Are your calves stronger or more stable? Even small gains matter. Share in the comments which variation you'll start with first. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first step toward easier stairs. These heel raises, combined with wall sits, step downs, hip abductions, and sit-to-stands, create a complete program. Together, they retrain your muscles, improve balance, and restore stair confidence, all in less than 20 minutes every other day. Finally, let's bring everything together and see how these exercises transform your ability to climb stairs with ease. These movements are designed to work together. Wall sits build endurance in your thighs. Step downs train the muscles that slow you safely when going downstairs. Hip abductions strengthen the sides of your hips for stability. Sit-to-stands develop the exact muscles you use every time you rise from a chair. And heel raises give your calf the power and control needed for a confident push-off. Many seniors notice a difference quickly. Within about 10 days, stairs can start feeling easier and less tiring. This is not magic. It's the result of retraining muscles that often weaken with age. By practicing these exercises consistently, even for less than 20 minutes every other day, your body relearns how to move efficiently and safely. Start slowly and focus on good form. For example, with step downs, stand on a low step. Shift your weight to one leg and lower the other slowly over about 3 seconds. Pause, then rise back up. Begin with 8 repetitions per leg. As you gain strength, you can increase to 12 and later add light resistance if your balance is secure and your form is solid. The key is small, steady progress. Don't rush. With heel raises, start with both feet on a step. Rise onto your toes, pause at the top for a few seconds, then lower slowly. Once this is comfortable, try single leg raises. The stabilizer muscles in your ankles and calves activate, giving you more confidence when climbing stairs or walking on uneven surfaces. Remember, slow and controlled movements work best. Avoid bouncing or rushing through the exercise. Consistency matters more than intensity. Even if you only do a few repetitions at first, practicing every other day helps your muscles and brain relearn the patterns you need. It's normal for your legs to feel slightly tired at first. This is a sign your muscles are working in ways they haven't for years. Safety is essential. Keep a hand on a wall or railing if needed. Only progress when you feel steady. Avoid pushing through pain. Every movement should feel challenging but safe. The combination of these 5 exercises addresses every part of stair climbing. You develop strength, balance, and endurance. You retrain your muscles to work together. The result is a smoother, safer, and more confident climb. Now, take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you climbed stairs without hesitation or worry? Could these exercises help you get back to that feeling? Even small improvements make daily life easier. Whether carrying groceries, walking with grandkids, or moving around your home, share in the comments which exercise you'll start with today. Your progress could inspire someone else to take their first step towards stronger, more confident legs. Remember, age doesn't have to limit you. With the right exercises, stairs can feel easy again, and you can move with confidence and independence every day.